friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my June favorites. So I'm going to be showing you the different products I've been loving this month, so let's just jump into it. I'm going to start with the makeup products I've been loving this month. And I'll start with, for my lips, they get, all chapped and yucky, and especially with the summer and the heat and whatever. So what I've been loving to use is this Vaseline Lip Therapy, and I just have the cocoa butter one. I also have one in I don't know, it's a rosy lips one. It's like pinker, but I haven't used it yet, so I don't know. I'm sure it's just has a little tint to it. But I've been really liking this. I can throw them in my purse. They're small, and they completely hydrate my lips and keep them really nice and smooth. Then I've been loving this Benefit Professional primer. Just put it all over my face. It creates a really smooth, even platform to put my makeup on top of. So I've been using this every time I put on my makeup, and it really just smooths my face up. Then I've been loving the Tarte Shape Tape concealers. I use these to highlight and to cover up any spots, and they just work really well. They're very smooth and just really beautiful once applied. Foundation, I've been loving the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This one, I'm literally in the last drops of it. I have another one waiting because I did not want to run out. But it just creates this really pretty base on my face. Right. And it's just you don't need too much, but you can build on it if there's any areas that aren't looking great, or I'm a little sunburnt, so I put a little more on to cover that up. And I think that it just creates a really beautiful look. I've also been loving this Loreal Mascara. You can get it at the drugstore. It's something like a voluminous collagen washable. I don't know the exact name, but it looks like this, and you can find it at Publix or CVS. And it's just, I find that I can put it on my top eyelashes, my bottom lashes, and if you just kind of play around with it a little bit and figure out how it applies best to your lashes, you can kind of make it look however you want. If you like a very minimal look for your eyelashes, you can do that. If you like it a little more chunky, you can do it like that. If you like a more voluminous look but not quite chunky, I found I can do that with this. It's just very versatile, I think, and I can kind of play around with it, especially depending on where I'm going, what I'm wearing, kind of play around, and I think that's really fun. I've been loving 2 lipsticks this month and a lip liner. The lip liner is MAC. Their lip liner is just the color Soar, and it's kind of like that. And I kind of just throw this on under pretty much any lipstick I wear. It just kind of enhances a lot of the colors I personally find myself wearing, especially with nudes. And the 2 lipsticks I've been loving, one is the Bite. They're a Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Meringue, and it looks like this. Mine is kind of ugly right now, not gonna lie. It's just all out of shape, but it's this beautiful lipstick, and just a very, very pretty nude. It stays on my lips very nicely. It doesn't look cakey or layered weird. It just kind of makes it a very nice finish, so I've been loving this. And then another is actually one of the Jaclyn Hill, the So Buttery lipsticks, or whatever they're called. I know some people had a lot of problems with them, finding hairs, finding air bubbles. I personally, all of the lipsticks I bought have been beautiful, and nothing wrong with them whatsoever. They apply beautifully. They stay on nicely. They leave my lips feeling just moisturized. So I've been personally wearing mine. I don't know about anybody else's, but the shade that I've been loving is Perfectionist, and it's just one of those shades. It's it's pretty similar to the Meringue that I also have been wearing, and they're just both colors that I tend to be drawn to. So I've been loving these 2 this month. As long as setting sprays go, I've been loving the Morphe Continuous Spray Setting Mist. This just kind of, it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like I'm drowning myself when I put it on, and it just kind of stays on nicely, keeps my makeup really in place. And then I've also been using the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, And this is nice, especially like if I'm going out somewhere. I kind of just do a few sprays at the end of my makeup, and it really just kind of adds some vibrancy to my look and makes it look very just bright and beautiful. So especially if I'm going to an event or something, I definitely will make sure that I throw that on just to really like amp up my look. Then the last makeup item I have is a perfume actually, and this is the perfume I've been using for a long time. My bottle's a little like yucky, but it's almost out, so makes sense. And this is the Nest fragrance in the scent Indigo. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's almost like not exactly feminine but not exactly masculine to me. It's kind of like an in-between, and I really like it. It's not overwhelming, but it's also pretty and floral, but not like floral in a way that you're like, okay, that's like a lot. So I've been loving it. This is I think now my second bottle I've gone through, and I just think it's really beautiful. And they also have a lot of different fragrances within this like line, so you can see if there's like a different flower or scent that you prefer. And I like that it's just like a roller roll. I'll put a little behind each ear, down my neck, and on my wrist, and I find that that kind of just stays the best for me and kind of is how I prefer to wear it. From there, I'm going to move on to, I've got a few jewelry items I've been loving to wear, can really throw on with a lot of different outfits and really amp them up. I've always been kind of bad with wearing jewelry because it's just one of those things that's like always slipped my mind. But more recently, I've been trying to like get better at like, you know, adding it, because I think it can add so much to a look. And these are the pieces I've really been drawn to wear. So first up, I have this set of bracelets. They're these little rose gold coppery bracelets, and they've got these little, you know, beads all around, and then each one has one of these, I don't know, is it Eye of God or Evil Eye? I don't remember exactly which is called, but you know, those little eyes. And it's a set of 6, I believe. Yeah, 6 bracelets. It doesn't come in as a set. You have to buy them individually, I believe. And this is from the brand Golden Tangerine. And I find that they just layer really nicely, and they kind of just, you know, they're not anything too much, but they kind of just, again, amp up whatever look you're wearing. And from Golden Tangerine as well, I also have this necklace. It's just like a layered necklace. And again, this is also in that same kind of like rose gold coppery color, and it's got these little like coins around them, and just kind of minimalistic, but still, again, it really just adds so much to an outfit and a look. The next thing is actually something I got for Christmas from my grandmother. I don't actually know where it's from, but I just love it. So it's this gold dainty little minimalistic moon, and you can kind of see this star right here. Me, my mom, and my sister all have not tattoos, scars on our right hands that are in the shape of a crescent moon, and my sister and my mom both have a star at the corner of it in the same place. And they're different scars, but all on our right hands. So my sister and I actually have tattoos of a crescent moon and star. So when I had told my Nan about the tattoo I was getting, she decided to buy me that necklace for Christmas, and it's beautiful. I wear it all the time. I absolutely love it. And then this is actually something I got more recently. I have not worn much, but I already have been like loving it and like can't wait to wear it more. So this actually came in my FabFitFun box for the month, and it's just this little chain. Again, it's a little bit of a layered, but not anything too like crazy, and it actually kind of like overlaps with itself, so it's like layered but also an overlap, like crossy sort of a thing. And it's just got 2 little stars, if you can see, and it's gold and just kind of like very pretty, simple. You can probably tell I like very minimalistic, simple jewelry, and these have just been kind of perfect for, you know, what the looks I've been going for lately. Next up, I'll talk about skincare. And for the first item, I'll talk about one brand in particular that I just have a lot from, and that's the brand Ahava. I think that's how you pronounce it, A-H-A-V-A. And they use a lot of like Dead Sea ingredients, I believe. And I love their products. I found out about them through the FabFitFun box. They had put in some stuff, and I've been buying stuff ever since because it is so beautiful. They work so well. They're so like luxurious. So the first thing I have is their Time to Clear Purifying Mud Mask, and it's just like a very simple bottle and whatever, and I use this probably about 2 times a week, and I've been doing that for a few weeks now, and it just makes my skin feel really nice. Sometimes, you know, like it pulls all the yucky whatever out of my skin, and I've just been really loving like how it makes my skin feel afterwards, and you know, just using that. And then I also have their Germ Oil Intensive Foot Cream, and I just like, it's, you know, foot cream, but my feet feel so smooth and so moisturized when I wear this. You know, sometimes, you know, they get so cracked and dry and just like hard almost, just like at the heel, and this completely like moisturizes and keeps them really, really soft. Then I also have their Mineral Hand Cream, and I just have it in this big bottle. I also have, they've got in like these smaller bottles, which are really nice for travel. And this, again, it just is so moisturizing and beautiful, and it's, their products, what I found is they're not so thin that you're like, what? And this is just water, or like, what's in this? But they're not so thick that you're like rubbing it in for like a year and a half. Like, they blend into your skin really nicely, but you also like you don't feel like you're just putting water with like some scent in it onto your skin. Like, they just feel so beautiful, and my skin stays soft. It's not like it's soft or like too wet for like, you know, it's either soft for like 5 minutes or it's super wet, so I have to like wipe off the moisturizer. These just like melt right into your skin, but my skin still feels soft and beautiful for a long time. So I've been loving those. And then the next 2 items I have, one is this 7 Minerals Aloe Vera Gel. I just bought it on like Amazon, and I've just been using this on my chest, my back, and my face, and I do that in the morning and night, and it has completely cleared up my skin. It literally, it makes me feel moisturized, and it's just so beautiful. And I also use it like, you know, I'm living in Florida, go to the beach or the pool or whatever, so if I ever get a little bit of a burn, I put this over it as well, and it helps so much. And this is actually 99.75% certified organic aloe, and then there's like a few other items that they have in there as well that they talk about. And the last thing I have as far as skincare is virgin wheat germ oil, and that's what that looks like. And this I take morning and night and put a few drops on my hand and rub it on my face. It's, again, moisturizes my face really beautifully and helps, again, clearing up my skin. And apparently it's supposed to be like incredible for you. I haven't even read all the benefits that it has, but I've been loving it. And you don't even need much. It goes a little bit, goes a really long way, but it really makes my skin feel really nice. And then, oh, one more item. I also have been liking these eye masks from the brand Black. And this is what they look like. And here's what the back of it looks like. And these, I don't use them like all the time because I don't really feel like I need to. However, if I have like an event coming up or something where like I know I want like my under eyes to look really bright and fresh and beautiful, you do that the day before, the day of, whatever. And I just feel that like when I take them off and I just like rub under my eyes for a second, like rub in, you know, the excess mask or whatever, my eyes feel so beautiful. They feel so smooth and hydrated. So I've been liking, you know, doing that every once in a while. And then the last few things I have are, well, I have a book that I read this month. It's called Again But Better by Christine Riccio, I believe. She is a booktuber here on YouTube, and she is under the account Poland's Bananas Books, or Xteen May. And she actually, her book came out in May of this year, her debut novel, and it's like the only novel I've read in forever, and I was so happy to be reading again, and I really enjoyed it. I will say, you know, at first it, you know, started a little slow, but it just hit this point where I couldn't put it down, and I just, for the first time in so long, I was enjoying reading again, and I just was reading a book that I didn't want to stop reading, and I wasn't like tired of reading and reading because it was like I should be reading. So I just had so much fun, you know, finishing up this book in the last couple days, and I definitely recommend it to anybody who is looking for a book. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thought it was an incredible debut novel especially, and yeah. Then the last two items I have are kind of miscellaneous. First thing I've been using is this. I bought it on Amazon, just like a fan. It's tech version or virgin tech, I don't even know. But it's really nice. It has a battery, but you can also plug it in to use it. And then there's this little power button right here, and it has 3 settings. And then it kind of folds up so you can travel with it. And it's just been really nice. I use it if I'm like during my makeup to dry, you know, rose water spray or setting spray or anything like that. But also sometimes if I'm like going to the beach or something, or I'm on vacation, I know I'm going to be walking around a lot, I'll throw this in my bag, and it's so helpful. It's so nice, especially, you know, down in Florida where it gets, you know, it was, I think we went to the beach recently, it was like 88 degrees, but it felt like 98. So something like this is so helpful with things like that. I've been loving it, and it was only like $13, so well worth the money. And the last item I have is actually my Hydroflask. I've been trying to drink more water recently, and this just makes it so easy for me. It's a 40-ounce bottle, so if I can drink 3 of these, I'm good. And I just find that, like, if I have a big bottle like this, especially I have a straw top, I can't stand, like, lifting it up, and, like, I feel like it's hitting me in the face, and I like, just won't drink water if I don't have a straw. I'm so bad with water if I don't have a straw. So, you know, having this reusable straw and this reusable top and washable, and it makes it so easy for me to drink the water. And I love yellow, so I love the color of this. And I've just been loving using this again recently, and keeping it on my bedside or on my desk or wherever, and just if I think about it, I can grab it and just drink a ton of water. Or if I'm at work, I can bring it with me. It's got a little hook, so it's easy to kind of carry around. And I've just been so happy that I've been, you know, getting a lot of water in again recently. So those are all the items that I've been really loving in this past month. I cannot believe that it's already the end of June. July got here so quickly. Hopefully it'll stretch out a little bit and we can enjoy, you know, a long summer before school starts up again. But we all know it'll go like this. So I guess I'll see you soon enough for a July favorite, see what's kind of changed. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what some of your favorites are down below in the comments section, and I will make sure to link all of these items down below. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.